Gang shit, you already know what it is. Yeah.
Alright, check this out. You guys are back on the episode of Blue Devil Reactions, and what we have going on today is a video titled Top 12 Richest Hoods in LA. Not in order. Now look, I haven't watched this video. It popped up on my feed. I said this will be a good one to react to, right? I don't know where they gonna get their numbers from. I don't know if they're only including like illegal activity or if they're also including like rap and CEOs. We're gonna have to find out. But I bet you that this is not gonna be facts. It's not gonna be facts. There's no way you're gonna have insight on the hood's illegal activity, right? But check this out. Before we start this video, to those that are new to Blue Devil Reactions, go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, run up the comments, hit the little bell in the corner. That way you're notified of everything that we drop, and those that don't know, we got a primary page, The Hater World. Go over there, subscribe. As you can see, the content behind us, that's over on The Hater World. That's a podcast with Compa Raider from Trash Bag Boys. And we also got a page where we go live on. It is called Hater World Uncensored. All right, we go live tonight at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So make sure you guys pull up to Hater World Uncensored. And I got an announcement. Everything that was ordered last week was already shipped out with something extra. Anybody that was in the giveaway from prior to last week, hit me up. I'm not sure if I got everybody, so hit me up in the DM, send me the screenshot and let me know. All right, other than that, go follow me on Instagram, The Hater World. You can contact me directly. Also go hit up Hater World Media. That's my team. They got the best media page on the internet. Trust me, it's gonna be one of the biggest ones in a few months. So go hit up Hater World Media. With all that being said and nothing else to be said, let's watch this video. All right, top 12 richest hoods in LA. Let's get you guys a Blue Devil reaction. Let's go. Let's fast forward. Here we go.
Like the most popular people that brought money to the hood and all that. You'll see what I'm talking about, man. I know you're tired of me talking, so let's get straight to it, man. All right, number 12. The Broadway Gangsta Crips. Now, real quick, I'm sure you heard for a long time that the Broadway's been getting money over there. I've been hearing about all kind of sweeps and investigations on them for a long time. And the crazy thing is, the face of Broadway gangsters, G Perico, has done millions of interviews talking about how he got blurred by the Jakes for getting his hustle on. Now, G Perico is a millionaire at this point.
All right, so I guess they are including rappers. It's not fair, bro. It's not fair. Because one rapper that gets rich can blow up the whole city. Will blow up the gang as far as getting money. So, oh well, rappers included.
He done pretty good for himself with the rapping thing. He owned his own boxing gym, and I salute all of that. But when you look at his old pictures of him, you can see even way back in the day, he was driving nice cars. Broadways, y'all ain't slick, nigga. Y'all was eating good. Let me hold something. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, man, for sure, man. Broadway's been getting money, man. Next,
I like
Southside Compton Crib. If we talk about people who brought money to the set, we gotta talk about two very important brothers, Baby Lane and Keefy D. Baby Lane often gets a bad rap and is often frowned upon for allegedly being responsible for the Tupac murder. But I'ma switch it on up and give him his flowers. Baby Lane was one of the most sharpest, hustle-minded dudes in California history. And trust and believe, if he was alive today, he would be a huge executive sitting in the office somewhere with a lot.
You know what? He is a sharp dude. From everything that I've seen, everything that I've watched, I don't know if he'd be an executive, but I would say that he'd probably be rich somewhere. He'd probably have his hands in some kind of business. I would say he probably would be rich.
A lot of M's, but still in the streets. Besides being a stepper, he had a sharp business mind that allowed him to set up small shops in different areas of hoods in Compton, reaping him large amounts of profit. But his uncle was an even greater mastermind. Love him or hate him, Keefy D at one point was the man in Compton. He had lowriders, acres of property, and some of the most lavish Armani Versace suits that money could buy. Now picture this, when Keefe D met Diddy back in the 90s, he had more money than Diddy. When Keefe D met Diddy, Puff Daddy, he had more money than Diddy, bro.
And all that's gone now. All of it is gone. Now the tables are turned. Now Puff Daddy got more money than Keefe. Keefe used to buy bottles and hotel rooms and floss, money with Diddy, right? And now Diddy won't do a damn thing for this guy. Not even buy him a soup. Not even throw him a hoodie. Nothing. Beware for those snake motherfuckers in your camp. Beware. Diddy was a snake. Diddy was a snake. He was using and abusing anybody that he could to get what he wanted. To get what he wanted. Once he got it, he'd throw you to the side. As we can see now with all these lawsuits that he got against him.
Let that marinate. These two, along with others, brought money and created opportunities for the impoverished families of the Southside Compton Crip Hood. Free Keefe D. Rest in peace, baby Lang.
Facts.
Number 10.
Facts.
Mob Paru. If we gonna give Keefe D and Baby Lay they
Night.
flowers for bringing money to they set, we got to give it up for Suge and the Mob Parus. When Suge got into power, man, he did it up, bro. Suge is known for buying his artists all kind of Benzes and Bentleys and houses. Whether or not they be in the artist's name, it don't matter. He really took care of his artists, and he did.
Now this is not in order, right? The guy said at the beginning, but if we're only doing black gangs, I will put Suge Knight and Mob Piru at number 1. Bro, Suge Knight was once worth over 300-400 million. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody brought that much money to LA or to a gang ever. You could say the Mexican gangs because they work with the cartels, but it seems like we're only talking about black gangs. Let's go.
The safer his hood, man. And if you don't believe me, you can ask the Mob Parus. Now, of course, there's certain people from, Mob that's going to be like, oh, man, he didn't really do as much for me and do this for me. He gave you something. That's for sure. He gave you something, bro. And when you think about it, bro, when you got somebody from the hood that came from your hood and they came up, whether they give you little to nothing or a lot, you's a grown man, homie. Nobody owes you nothing. But if you wise, you gonna take advantage of an opportunity. Use your brain, grasshopper.
Use your brain, grasshopper. I never heard that one before.
Number 9, 4-6 Neighborhood Crips. 4-6 Neighborhood Crips is one of the hoods that's often overlooked. It's a smaller set over there across Western and kind of its own thing. They with the 40s, but they kind of their own thing. I don't know the specifics, but for sure, if you know the history, that Hot Dog, one of my favorite Crip figures in history, he was allegedly shot in the back by the police, wrongfully, and he ended up suing the LAPD. Now, Hot Dog, he really came up, man. He got some millions for the police. He brought money to the hood. He had an expedition, an Escalade, whatever he had. He had nice cars. He took care of the hood. He even bought his own jewelry stuff. For sure, he did it up, man, back in his time, man. And unfortunately, he passed away from a homicide over there in Beverly Hills. Wow. And rest in peace to him. Number 8, the 8-7 Gangsta Crips. Shouts out to Big Zigzag. He was one of the realest steppers out there in the 8-7 East Side Gangsta Crips. And even though...
Am I tripping, or is this fool throwing people under the bus? It sounds like he's throwing people under the bus. And he's only picking black gangs. He should have said 12 richest black gangs in LA.
His hood was been getting money since way before. They also came up with one of the 8-7 gangsters was falsely imprisoned and hit they behind with a fire lawsuit. Now, I ain't gonna speak on this particular one for too long, but just know the 8-7s was eating. Shouts out. Number 7, the 111 Neighborhood Crips. Now, since a kid, everybody and their mama used to say, man, the 111s is getting money. They getting it over there. They had young ninjas pushing low riders and doing their thing, and all the witches was on their job. And if you see Dead Homies, the movie, the proof is in the pudding. Do I even need to explain? Number 6, original front hood Compton Crips. I ain't gonna hold you. Ask your daddy, ask your uncle, ask your auntie, ask your mama. Sure, you could even ask your granny. Where did they used to go in Compton to get some dip for their salsa chips? And that's as far as I'm going. If you ain't catch on, you just lost.
Again, this guy is just going off of word of mouth, bro. He not giving us any facts on how the money was being brought in, or who was bringing it in, or why, or how long, or none of that. He's just giving us people he knows and he likes. That's all. So let's see what we can get out of this.
To the sauce. This hood that had enough indictments, and that's that. So if you know, Rosel Segundo or if H was getting dough. Period. Next, Squiggly Lane Bloods. If you remember my tribute to the fallen soldier Stoneback for Squiggly Lane Bloods, then you definitely remember me saying he put his hood on his back as far as being in the field, and he was getting to the bag. And what I respect is he wasn't even tripping on colors. He was getting money with East Coasters and all that back in them apartments, and red and blue make green. Wake up, people. The Squiggly Lane Bloods also had a few.
Red and blue makes purple. All right. I've mixed it enough times that I know it makes purple. And again, this video is not entertaining, bro. He's just he's not giving us no facts. We only got a few more minutes.
Few other homies get money in their section. I won't say no names out of respect and my street morals, but shouts out to them. Next, Main Street Mafia Crips. We had to bring up the Main Streets. Main Streets was getting that cash, bro. I heard many things, homie. A very important figure in their community was, rest in peace, OG Del Dog. He was one of the richest street dudes to come off of the streets of LA. He owned his own rap conglomerate, Faux Life, was collaborating with renowned artists like Snoop Dogg and Trey D. He even had ties to Shaq, Steve Harvey. He did it up, man. And even besides that, man, the Main Streets, when you see a Main Street, they always fly, they sharp, they get in the bag, man, so for sure, shouts out to the Main Streets. All right.
Hey, yo, and then again, what type of money are we talking about, bro? Because sometimes a few $100 might be a lot to somebody. Are we talking about hundreds of thousands, 10,000, a mil? What are we talking about, bro? At least tell us, like, these guys are getting hundreds of thousands. That gang is getting tens of thousands. Like, come on, bro. These fools could be getting hundreds of dollars just buying clothes and that's it. Like, come on, my boy.
I want a single, specific hood out, so I would just say the Hoopers. After Tootie Reese, Freeway Rick was hands down probably the biggest dope dealer in South Central. Now, even though he didn't gangbang, Rick had strong ties to the Hoovers. And I recall a few brothers in the area saying they got money with him, allegedly. But we ain't gonna act like besides that, the Hoovers don't get money. Dude, they own Figueroa. Enough said. In the wise words of Schoolboy Q, we own. Turn that white to stone. You popping pills. Shit we say.
I believe that one. I believe that one. That one I believe. Like he said, they own Figueroa. If you know what's on that street, then you know.
Selling pills. Pussy selling hills. The bitches do look better in some hills. I'm just saying, though. Next, you got the dollars earned always, Gangster Crips. You a real Wixter, right? You been here since day one, huh? Even though I know you lying, you just started watching my channel after Cartoon was a guest on here. But then you might have seen my old Forgotten Hoods episode where I spoke on the dollars earned always Gangster Crips. These young men was vicious gangsters, but allegedly some were also known to have good paying jobs as dock workers by the sea who would unload and offload ships, and they used to get paid big as, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, not gonna lie, longshoremen, dock workers get paid a lot, bro. A lot. You're talking about 75, 80 grand a year. Some even more than that. So, okay, I believe that one.
They was getting money over here, man. And like I told you, man, ain't no shame in having a job and being from a hood, bro. Because even in that episode, I remember saying, hey, bro, I remember when I had a job back then. You know what I'm saying? When I was, you know, younger, I was getting to the bag, man. I had a job. I had a 9 to 5. I wasn't standing on the block. I found a connect, bought all kind of blabbers, you know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Hooking the homies up, you know, giving them out. I was passing them out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with a job. And what's this something here? I remember it used to be $800 for a blam back in the day in Cali. What's this up here? Y'all paying $1,300, $1,200 for a blammer?
Well, they robbing you because back in the day they were about 300. Now they're about 6, 7. So quit lying. Listen, I'm gonna kill this video. Ain't nothing interesting about this video. I thought it was gonna be pretty tight. It's not. Nothing's accurate. No nothing. No evidence. No garbage. It's just garbage. All right. Listen. Go follow us on Hater World Media. Go follow me on the Hater World on Instagram. And tonight, Hater World Uncensored, 8 p.m. Pull up. We're gonna go live from 8 to 10. Other than that, we're going to kill this video. This was a Blue Devil reaction, and we out.